Hey everyone, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you all are doing well today. Hey, listen, I keep getting questions from clients asking me basically what it takes to make a successful move to Belize. Like, what should they know? What kind of questions aren't they asking that they should receive information on? And aside from all just the basic nuts and bolts of how to live abroad, how to become an expat and be successful in being an expat, I talked about this a little while ago in one of my videos, and I wanted to put a visual to it because I really think that if you're looking to make a new start a new chapter of your life in Belize or retire in Belize or basically just spend a lot of time in this beautiful country, it's really going to help you to make the transition if you pick up at least a few of these hobbies, if not all five. Because here's the deal, when you're making a move like this, when you're leaving behind a job, family, friends, a career, a hometown, everything that's familiar to you, and you're moving to a new place and basically starting over, starting from scratch, or maybe even below scratch, there can be a void in terms of personal worth, time, accomplishment. There can be a little bit of an identity crisis. Like, who am I now? That now that I'm living in Belize, now that all of my familiar surroundings have been left behind in the US or Canada or Europe. So here's what I recommend these five hobbies. Number one, find something to do that makes you some money. So whether or not you're retired or you don't need the income or you have other sources of income, it just gives me at least, and I don't know others, just a sense of accomplishment to make a little money. So get yourself a side hustle. It could be teaching English online or opening up some sort of little business on the island or, just doing something so you got a little bit of money coming in. A little bit of money coming in can help fund extra things as you live in Belize, little trips to the mainland, little dinners out if you want to go out to eat, things like that. But also just it kind of gives you some money then to reinvest because when you're in Belize, you're going to notice that there are several things that come up that you might be able to quickly put some money into as an investment. It could be someone selling a business. You want to take advantage of that. They're going back to the States or Canada and they need to sell their business. You could take it over. Or maybe an opportunity to invest in a piece of land or a home has come up. So a little bit of money coming in certainly doesn't hurt. Number two, one hobby to keep you in shape. So, one of the things I've always talked about in my videos is that if you feel good, you can enjoy your life more. And this is true no matter where you live. So, feeling good can mean sleeping good at night, having more energy during the day. And there are a lot of things to do on Empress Key to keep yourself in shape. You could join one of the several gyms. You can do CrossFit. You can take up paddleboarding. Scuba diving and snorkeling are great cardio workouts. They can burn a lot of calories. Jogging on the beach, walking on the beach. There's so many things you can do to keep in shape. But make that, I would say, a key part of your day, because if you're in shape and you got a little bit of money in the bank, a little bit of money in the pocket, opens up other opportunities for you to enjoy life more during the day. The third one is something to keep you creative. So I know a lot of people that leave behind the careers that they've been in for many years, perhaps decades, and they retire out of that, or if they leave their job to start something else, there can be a void when it comes to becoming stagnant or apathetic or just sort of having every day be like Groundhog Day. So to have something in your life that keeps you creative. Now, what I would suggest in Belize is maybe learning a language in Belize. So, for example, Spanish is widely spoken on Empress Key. So, take up a language course in Spanish or learn to speak Belizean Creole, or simply do something creative for yourself, like finally start to write that book you've always wanted to write, or take up an art like a painting or something like that, that you can produce something that can satisfy the creative need in all of us. The fourth one is something to build our knowledge. So why not take advantage of this time of Belize to actually do something that you've always wanted to do, but have never had the time. Perhaps your life right now is packed so full of things such as raising a family, you have the job, you're maintaining the house, and all that kind of good stuff. Let me just shut off this light because it's cycling there. So maybe right now you don't have the time to pursue, taking online courses, but once you get down in Belize, you have a window of opportunity, you have time each day, you have the mental space, you have the time space to open up. get online, research something. Maybe you want to become a photographer, so you want to take some online classes, or there's something else you want to learn. Now you have the time to do that. And the fifth one is some sort of hobby to evolve your mindset. And for me, and for Steph and I, this one has always involved some sort of travel because, we can read about a place on the internet, we can watch videos on a place, but until we're actually there, meeting the people, interacting with the local culture, eating the local food, drinking the local wine, one of my favorite, we sort of think that where we live in our surroundings is all there is to this earth, and it's not true. So something to evolve your mindset. And in Belize and the surrounding countries, there is so much. For example, if you have your place in Amber's Key, take some time and go to the mainland and meet the Quechua and Mopan Mayans living in the south, or go off into the Cayo district and to see how people live in the jungle in that part of the world, or some of these little sleepy fishing villages such as Hopkins and others. And see how the local fishermen live and work and how they survive and provide for themselves and their families, and use this as a way to sort of shift your thinking on how the way the world really is. So, hey, listen, these are just my 5 tips and tricks to how to make a successful move in Belize, but you could also apply these no matter where you're living right now. So for example, if you're not planning to move to Belize for 5, 10, 15 or more years, I would really suggest you incorporate these into your personal lives now, no matter where you live, and then see how these translate into a move or into an investment in Belize. So, for example, right now, if one of your hobbies is having a second source of income, how does that second source of income help you to achieve your goal of moving to Belize? Or building your knowledge. Right now, you might have a job that doesn't really translate into something you can do online, right? So you might be in a field that requires your physical presence, but why don't you sort of build your knowledge up now? Take some courses, and see if in a period of a year or 3 or 5 years, that could be something that then translates into you working online to make the move that easier. And to evolve your mindset, that's easy. And just book yourself a plane ticket, get down to Belize, spend a week or 2 or 3 or a month traveling the country. I guarantee you won't go back home the same person. So these are just my tips and tricks for the day. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns about these, or if you have anything to add, if you have anything that you think might be beneficial to either Steph and I or to my clients, go ahead, put that in the comments below. Be happy to hear from you. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.